Hi, I'm Marissa Kozlov. Welcome back for another eMarketer Industry Voices, where we bring you perspectives on how marketers are working through challenges and what they envision for the future of CPG marketing. Joining me today is Samir Malhotra, CEO and co-founder of Cafe Spice Global Cuisine. Samir, great to have you here.
It's great to be here, Marissa. Thanks for having me.
Samir, let's talk about Cafe Spice's beginnings. From what I understand, the brand was born out of a restaurant that you and your family ran in New York City in the 90s. And today, the brand produces ready to eat meals found in grocery stores across the country. What inspired this shift into the prepared foods business?
You're 100% correct, Marissa. We started in the restaurant business. My goal was to open a Cafe Spice restaurant in every university town around the country through a hub and spoke model. We created a commissary in Long Island City to keep the recipes consistent. What happened is Whole Foods opened in Columbus Circle, and they put in the newspaper that they were going to have Indian food out there every day. My father and I walked into the store. They weren't able to keep up with the volume there. Indian food's very hard to make from scratch. So that's where we gave them a card and we said that, we have a place where you can get authentic Indian food. We have a restaurant in Grand Central Station in Manhattan. They came over, they tried the food, they came, saw our facility, and right away decided that we're going to start buying our Indian food from you. And that was the biggest change for us, where we went in from restaurant business to supplying supermarkets.
Really interesting to hear that evolution of the brand and how you uncovered that need just from that one visit to Whole Foods. We all know that online grocery sales have accelerated. You've been selling online since 2018 through Amazon Fresh. Tell us more about your online customer and how do you capture this audience?
So yes, we launched Amazon Fresh in 2018, and it had some slow start to it, but the pandemic really just propelled that. During the pandemic, since we were already set up as a vendor, they were able to get our entire product line set up. And we realized a big shift in our customer base. People were eating at home, people were working from home. Cafe Spice fills that need. That was a big launch for us during the pandemic and big growth. We've also then changed our marketing strategy, pushed a little bit more onto social. We would focus our education on demos and having folks taste the product in the stores. That all of a sudden didn't exist. So now we're pushing ads and we're pushing keyword searches through Amazon to make sure that we reach that clientele.
A lot of brands really had to pivot who couldn't sample the product in store, like you just mentioned. What makes for a good online retail partner?
Main thing is getting customer experience right, getting the product on time to the customer so that they have enough shelf life on it, that they're tasting the best quality product. I've heard some horror stories about products sitting on doorsteps and things like that. So the logistics and the supply chain is the most important part.
Let's talk about brand discovery. Which channels have worked best to build brand awareness?
Direct to consumer has been amazing, especially through the pandemic. A lot of New York transplants have moved all over the country. And since they're familiar with the brand from the restaurant days, through Amazon Fresh and Instacart, we were able to get them the product. We've seen our grab and go sales triple through the pandemic.
Samir, I have to bring up the global supply chain and the issues surrounding it. We're seeing this in the news consistently, and it's a very real challenge, especially for those in the CPG industry. How has this impacted Cafe Spice?
As you mentioned, it's impacted every industry. It's impacted us in a big way because we're building a new facility and it's delayed. That's one big part of it. The labor shortage is a real thing, and I don't know where it's going from here. We are able to source our ingredients because we're local. We're able to source them very easily. Some of our global ingredients take some time, but we're able to pivot into other items because we have a big menu set. So if there's something that's not available or out of stock, we're able to offer something else. We are lucky that we manufacture our own products, and so we're able to control that.
What's next for Cafe Spice?
So we've changed our brand image a bit. Our previous brand image was very Indian looking, and Indian's still the core of our cuisine, but we've decided to change our logo and create global cuisine. We'll be focusing on different parts of the spice trail. We launched a line of Mexican handhelds, we launched a line of Thai items, and we even just won a Sophie Award for a new Persian item that we launched. And we know that we're in good hands for the future with our culinary director, Chef Hari Nayak. So we're focusing on our new tagline, which is authentic meals, no travel required.
How perfect for this day and age. It sounds like you have a lot coming up in the year ahead. Congratulations on the business, and thank you so much for being with us. It was wonderful to have you here.
Thank you, Marissa. This is great.
And thanks to all of you for tuning into Industry Voices, new every Monday in the eMarketer newsletter. We'll see you soon.